Today I would like to make a little test by testing an old Panasonic HPX170EN, EN for Australia and Europe. It's a PAL. Okay. Now the 170 has been released in 2008, so it means like 22 years ago, and I think it was selling for I'm not sure 2, 3, 4 years maybe. So someone might have a camera which he bought brand new, which is 19, 20 years old, probably 18 years old, possible. It's a great camera. It's for broadcast. I like the color, especially the skin tone. Okay, I'm all flat. By the way, I'm using a 170 right now, so that's from a 170, and the color is right. Okay. So it is what it is. It's everything is beautiful actually. It's yeah. So this camera's got a great lens. The lens is amazing. It's 13 times zoom, so which is the equivalent of 28 to 360 mil. So it's a 360 zoom. So it's pretty good. Not bad for an old camera. Okay, not bad at all. Okay, and the skin tone is still faithful. Yeah. Okay, I'll do one more. Not bad. Yeah. For Sony, it's slow, but it's not bad. If you are doing like a sort of an interview and the camera is on the tripod, once it's focused, that's it. It won't move. That was designed for broadcast, especially for probably journalists who had to self-op. They don't have to use the big shoulder mount, but it's a smaller version, but still broadcast quality. Regarding the audio is a 4-channel, so 2 internal. So internal. Okay, so built in with a little stereo mic, or you can do external. You use the XLR. You have the choice between a line level, a mic level, or a mic level with phantom power. So as you can see, I'm using my shotgun straight into the camera. It's got a great quality. I mean, the preamp is great, is amazing. I have no issue whatsoever. So it's great. So that's because it's great. You should have a great shotgun as well. You know. Now the downside of this camera nowadays. So 2026. There's few downside. Number one, the screen, the monitor screen. Okay, according to nowadays standard, it's not very clear, very clean. At the time, that was okay, but we have made such an improvement in screen today. You know, let's say the Sony screen, the Panasonic, and there's so many good screen, high resolution, and according now, I did own one of those. I left this on the side because when you watch, it's not great, and you think that the recording will be what you see, but not. It's not. What you record is way higher. Unfortunately, at the time, there was no monitor to make justice to that camera. That's one. Number two downside is it's using as a media card the P2. So P2 is quite expensive. So if you buy a second hand and you need to find a P2 card reader, and I just find it very expensive. So it's about like, I don't know, maybe around $480 to buy a card reader. So you will buy a card which is expensive, the card reader, expensive as well, unless you buy a second-hand one. But the workflow will be a bit slow. You'll have to do on the card and transfer. So it will be, and there could be limitation in your recording. So I will show you what can you do to have the most of those old cameras, because the quality is amazing. Now, if you shoot outdoor, especially something like a sunrise or sunset, the color is amazing. The color is amazing. And, these are the 1/3 inch sensor. So there's free CCD sensor. So it's great for sunset. Like, it's amazing. The color is right. So what I did, I will show you what I did. So to have a better workflow, because the camera has a SDI output, okay? That's full 10-bit embedded audio as well, okay? So I'm using SD. So I've got an Atomos, actually, which is here. Oh, so this is my Atomos. So what I do is I go straight from SDI out. I use audio on the camera and everything. And then I'll connect this to an Atomos. Okay, let me show you. Now, mine is a brand new Atomos, and so the color and the image sharp is not what you're going to see in the camera there, but what you're going to see on your timeline. So it makes justice. And you see, I can see my audio and everything. So I record. The good thing on the Atomos, I can record as well 10-bit. So I'm using ProRes, 10-bit ProRes. So it makes it very easy when I shoot. So I put my hard drive. So I've got a SSD hard drive. So I take after recording, I take the hard drive out. And if you buy an adapter to go hard drive straight to your computer, the workflow is so easy. You just dump everything on the computer. You can work very fast. So and on the Atomos, you put those NP batteries that last. I put 2 of those. I can shoot for a weekend with that. So it's amazing. So this is a little demo. Now what I'm doing is while I'm recording on the Atomos, I was thinking, what can I do with that monitor? So on the monitor, so what I did is I display the waveform monitor. So it display big waveform monitor. So I've got a waveform monitor who will basically allow me to see my exposure, and it's a good tool, and it will help you. That's something that can help as well. So that's one way to not to throw the camera in the bin, but you can use it. Yes, you can use it. The color is amazing. Sound is great. Wow. Everything is great. Okay. When you buy a real pro camera, so it remains pro. They are made well. Okay. So yeah. I'm not shooting most on those, but I wanted to experiment really. How can we have the most of it? because, for example, on my Automos, I've got 4 channel. So I can record 4 channel, or I can switch. So imagine, so I can have 4 of those cameras. I've got 3, by the way. So, but if you got 4 of them, so you can switch and cover an event or whatever. So it's pretty good. Okay, so that was a test.